Rainollon here. Today is another build showcase, and it's Epitaph Prime again, but this time it's something completely different. So let us immediately start. Starting with the mods. The mods I use for this build are Prime Target Cracker, which gives you a lot of critical damage. Hollow Point gives you a lot of critical damage. Magnetic Might gives you critical damage, and Magnetic Hornet Strike gives you increased damage. Gillen's Crosser gives you critical chance. Frostbite, Cold Slash chance. Scorch, Heat Slash chance. Heat and Cold gives you Blast. This whole existence for Blast here is just for clear. So when Blast procs, we will have a really powerful clear in a 5.5 meter radius. And Pistol Accuracy, which gives you weak point damage and also weak point critical chance, but multi-shot cannot be modified, so we have to remove all multi-shot because it doesn't work. And shooting enemies in the head, you're going to see some ridiculous numbers, and yeah, it's quite good. So these are the mods I use. For the Exos Weapon Adapter slot mods, I will highly recommend going for or Lethal Momentum for projectile speed, it is a projectile weapon, or Prime Pistol Ammo Mutation for ammo economy. For the Arcane Secondary Deadhead is by far the best for this build. On precision headshot kill, you get 120% increased damage, stacks out 3 times, so that's 360 increased damage, 30% headshot multiplier, and weapon recoil. All of this is quite nice. Passive only works on Savagod, so let's ignore this. And let's just scroll down here. So we're going to only focus on charge shots. In charge shot, as you can see here, the base crit chance on Epitaph Prime is 50, which is one of the highest crit chance in the entire game. Crit multi is also really high, and with all these crit multipliers, it's 9.3, which is really high. And the base damage for this thing is also really high. And because we build for Blast is our highest damage dealer, which there is a 13% chance when we charge and release, it's going to do Blast, which is going to help us with clear. So stat-wise on the charge shot are really, really ridiculous. So yeah, time for me to show you in game. That's the stats, the passive that we won't use, only works on Savagod, the mods, and the Arcane. Time for me to show you in game. So how does this build work? We are only going to focus holding left click and releasing. No tapping, no using galvanized shot for priming, nothing. I'm going to spawn level 200, Steel Path or Metal Grip dudes. No buffs, no armor strip. I'm going to first start getting my stacks by killing the butchers, holding left click, releasing, and doing nearly 2 million. 7 million. 9 million. 13, what's happening? 17. 18. 2 million on this guy. Heavy gunner? Yeah, it's... Who needs... Oh, blast proc, everything is dead. Yeah, this thing is just quite disgusting. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't need to use galvanized shot at all to prime enemies. You can technically, you can like of course swap hollow point for galvanized shot. Galvanized shot here, prime enemies a couple of times, and then release your charge shot, and you will see a lot of numbers. Now I'm going to show you with armor strip, just armor strip, nothing else. I won't use any buffs, so I use my Necros to use Terrify to armor strip enemies. And you're going to see some ridiculous numbers even more. And yeah, it's if you want to see some satisfying, very satisfying dopamine numbers, this thing is going to easily deliver that for you. Yeah, it's quite nice. Heavy gunner, 25 million. Like I said, this is just armor strip. Imagine using Haro with this, or Octavia, or Banshee. I did use Banshee, and I was hitting for like billions of damage, and it's just weird. It's very powerful. That's my sniper epitaph build. I hope you enjoy the build, and so yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.